Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that on the 15th day of the war, Drona was killed. Duryodhana was devastated. Ashwathama suggested that Duryodhana should appoint Karna as the next commander-in-chief. He is sure to bring you success. He loves you immensely, he is valiant, and also he is driven to bring you to victory, said Ashwathama. The very thought of having his dear friend as the commander-in-chief renewed the hopes of Duryodhana about winning the war. With Karna's approval, he was anointed as the commander-in-chief, the Senapati of the Kaurava army. Hence, this Parva is aptly called Karna Parva. Duryodhana joyfully told him, "You are the third commander-in-chief of our army. The previous two, Bhishma and Drona, were too fond of the Pandavas. Both of them were killed when they had thrown their weapons. But this time, I am sure about victory. If anyone hates Pandavas as much as me, it is you. I know that. I am excited and I am sure that we will be successful in winning this war." Karna was happy that finally time had come for him to repay the gracious friendship of his dear friend Duryodhana. Win or lose, he would do his best in the war. The 16th day of the battle had started. Karna had arranged the army in a Makara Vyuha in the form of a crocodile. The Pandavas had arranged their army in the Ardhachandra Vyuha, which is the shape of a crescent moon. Karna's dignified style of commandership was more like Bhishma's rather than the untraditional, unruly ways of Drona. Duels had started all over the battlefield. Sahadeva defeated Dushasana. Bhima had defeated Ashwathama. Satyaki had killed Vinda and Anuvinda. A duel had started between Radheya, Karna and Nakula. At first, Nakula started a word war with Radheya and expressed his displeasure about him. Radheya simply smiled back at Nakula. When the duel started, he broke all the weapons of Nakula and destroyed all his astras. After some time, Nakula had no weapons, chariot, charioteer or horses. He wanted to run away. But Karna put his bow around the neck of Nakula and drew him closer. He taunted him saying, "You should pick a fight with your equals. Remember that I am far greater than you. But someday, one day, you will remember and reminisce the fight you had with me, my child. But for now, run along." Saying so, Radheya went away to a different part of the battlefield. Radheya had let Nakula go. Karna remembered his promise to his mother Kunti that he would not kill any of the Pandavas except Arjuna. He had come face to face with Sahadeva, Bhima and Nakula. He had let all of them go without killing them. Radheya's skill was impeccable. He looked radiant like the blazing sun. Kripacharya looked like he had taken the spot of Drona. He harassed Dhrishtadyumna intensely. He was angry that he had killed his brother-in-law Drona. Radheya, Kritavarma and Kripacharya together were ripping the Pandava army. Duryodhana had faced Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira had destroyed all the weapons and chariot of Duryodhana. Radheya had come and saved him. Later that day, Duryodhana had come face to face again with Yudhishthira. This time, Yudhishthira had made him faint in his chariot. Kritavarma came to his rescue. The 16th day of the battle was almost like the first day of the battle when Bhishma was the commander-in-chief. Nothing significant really happened, but then both the armies had faced heavy losses. The war was called off even a few moments before sunset. Everyone was exhausted. The war had been draining. The 16th day of the battle had come to an end. So, what do we learn from this story? Instead of relying upon others to achieve our goals, it is better to depend on our own skills. Things are not what they seem from the outside. Duryodhana presumed that his dear friend Radheya hated Pandavas as much as he did. He did not know that Radheya was the elder brother of the Pandavas. Karna had struggled in his mind even to come to the battlefield under the commandership of Bhishma. He had given word to his mother Kunti that he would not kill any of the Pandavas except Arjuna. He had duelled with Sahadeva, Nakula and Bhima, and he had let them all go when he could have actually killed them. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.